And now we're ready to go.
Awesome. Yay. Okay, so let's pretend like we all just got on here real quick. Okay, so hello. My name is Mandy Mitchell. I'm so super pumped up to talk to you guys today. If you're on this call, we appreciate your time. We respect your time, so we're going to try and be really, really fast and get you as much information as possible on how to 100% maximize pure therapeutic ketone. So if you're on this call, it's probably because you're already drinking ketones and you're madly in love with them. You just got started drinking ketones and you want to know how to maximize them and get the best results. Or maybe you're on because you're curious and you haven't started drinking them yet and you want to see if they're for you. So basically our goal over the next 20 to 30 minutes, and we're going to try and keep it really short and under that time frame, is to really give you the best tips and tricks for maximizing the product and getting the best results. So I'm a school teacher by trade and I only see some of your faces. I would love it if you had your cameras on because it's just how I roll, but if not, I understand. So either type in the chat or raise your hand, like, how many of you started drinking pure therapeutic ketones because you were looking for fat loss? Me. That's a big fat me, no pun intended. I literally wanted fat loss when I started drinking. I'm muted now, says. Am I muted or can you hear me? Okay. So I had a genuine desire to experience fat loss, and it's important for me to help people figure out how to get the best fat loss results possible for that reason. But there's lots of other benefits too. So I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. Raise your hand if one of the things you're looking for is more energy. Me? Raise your hand if one of the things you're looking for is better mental clarity and focus. Me? Raise your hand if, I see Jenna and CJ. Jenna is up here freaking out. She wants more focus, for sure. So mental clarity and focus, better moods. Who feels like you'd be a more awesome human being if you could be nicer to people? Me. And just a better night's sleep. Who's hoping that that's a great experience that they'll get from this product? Me. I see lots of hands, so that's awesome. So what we're going to do is go through 3 or 4 really important ways to make sure you're getting the best out of the product so you can experience all of those things. So first and foremost, let's talk about quite literally how to drink the product so that you can get the best experience in one or all of those areas. So like I said, I came to ketones because I was looking for fat loss. I stay for all of the other benefits. It's actually mental clarity, focus, energy, sleep, and mood that keep me here. The better body composition is just an added perk, even though that's actually why I was interested to begin with. So first and foremost, here are some really important tips and tricks. We always say you want to wake up in the morning and drink a big glass of water first thing. Like, that's just important, guys. That's just healthy. That's just something you should be doing whether you're taking supplements or not, but especially if you plan on being in ketosis 24/7, you want to be hydrated. So starting the day with a big glass of water is really, really important. For the most part, this is what we tell people. And I want you to keep in mind as we talk that you can really tweak how you take the product to suit you. But for the most part, what we tell people is get up in the morning, have a big glass of water, drink it down, shake up your ketones after that, anywhere in 16 ounces of water or more. If you like yours really flavored, 16 ounces is great. If you like yours a little bit more mild in flavor, I always do one of these big shakers, which is about 24 ounces. I shake it up in lots of ice, and you want to drink the product within 30 minutes. That's just a good goal. So if you shake it up at 9 a.m., finish your drink by 9:30. And that's really just so you can have the full serving in your system and you can be in ketosis within 15 to 60 minutes after that. So that's really the ideal time frame to drink it in. And then we want you to listen to your body. And I'm going to pass this off to somebody else in just a minute to kind of talk to you about what that means to listen to your body and what type of dietary changes you want to make to help maximize the product. But right now I'm just discussing exactly when to take it. So wake up in the morning, have a big glass of water, shake up your ketones, drink them in about 30 minutes. If you're not 100% sure you want to drink your ketones in the morning, that's cool too. There's another rule of thumb that makes this really easy, and we just say drink it about 30 minutes before you want to be awesome. So for a lot of people, that is going to be in the morning. And the other thing that we want to remind you of is that ideally you want to drink 2 servings a day. So I drink mine first thing in the morning after my big glass of water because I want to be awesome in the morning and have my life together in order to be a mom and help run our household and do all that good stuff. The time I drink my second serving for sure, is about 30 minutes before my kiddos get home from school. So raise your hand if you are a parent. One more time. Okay, I need to be in the best frame of mind and have the most mental clarity and energy and focus and high quality mood when my children walk in the door from school. So I drink mine about 30 minutes before I drink my second serving, about 30 minutes before I'm going to see them in the afternoon. So, and in between those servings, as far as what you're drinking, for sure you want to drink water. We always recommend about 100 ounces of water per day or half your body weight in ounces, whichever is more. So for me, I would need 75 ounces of water a day to meet that requirement, but I shoot for 100. Does that make sense? And we also encourage you to add an electrolyte because it's super important if you're going to be in ketosis 24/7. And we're actually going to discuss a really great electrolyte that you can use later in this little Zoom. So a few minutes ago, I said, listen to your body. And that may have gone completely over your head. But when I'm talking about listen to your body, that's really one of the important things that you can do to help get the best use out of the product. So my amazing friend Jessica is going to give you a quick little snippet of why she loves ketones, so you know why she's here and why she's drinking them. And she's going to share with you exactly what that means to listen to your body. I know a lot of people are like, well, what do I eat? Like, how do I change my diet? Like, what's the best thing I can do to make sure that I'm getting the best results as far as my diet is concerned? And Jessica is a super duper pro at really good tips for that. So Jessica, are you on? There's tons of people on, so I can't see you.
Can you hear me?
There you are. Yay.
Okay, awesome. Hey guys, I'm Jessica Craig. I actually have been drinking ketones for over 2 years now. So I'm a professional ketone drinker. Like, it's bad. I'm obsessed. So like Mandy, I drink my first serving first thing in the morning because I need to be awesome right away. Whenever I started drinking this a little over 2 years ago, my main reason was also for fat loss. So when I watched the little campfire video, if you guys haven't seen it, get with whoever invited you to the call and say, let me see the little campfire video. Because when I watched that, that's really what made me want to get this. I thought, if this does all those things that it says it's going to do, like, my life's about to change. I have to have this stuff. So I ordered it, started drinking it. Everybody will have a different experience, guys. So if you're new to this, maybe you just ordered, maybe you just got your 5 or 10 day trial, whatever's going on, your experience may not be like mine. It may not be like Mandy's. It may not be like Stephanie's. For me personally, it took several days before I could actually even tell anything. I honestly thought, this isn't even working because I couldn't feel anything until about day 5 or 6 is when it really kicked in for me. Now, my husband, he's on this Zoom somewhere. Stephen, wave at everybody. He's upstairs taking care of our 2-year-old. We started on the same day. He felt it like an hour after he started drinking it. He was like, whoa, like, he felt amazing. He said he could see clear, like, it was just nuts. And I was like, well, I can't even tell anything. So anyway, once it kicked in for me, one of the first things that I personally noticed, praise be, was the appetite control. I have always been, I like to say, married to food. Like, I would wake up in the morning and think, what's for breakfast? I would wonder what's for lunch. What can I have for snack? What can I have for dinner? My whole entire world really just revolved around when I was going to have my next food. Like, it was crazy. So no matter, I've battled with my weight my entire adult life, and I've done really well and lost weight, gained more weight back. Like, I've just been a yo-yo dieter. And no matter what I was doing or what was going on, I was constantly thinking about food. Well, that all changed, y'all, whenever I started drinking this when it kicked in. So I wake up in the mornings Sorry, I think somebody's unmuted. If you want to mute everybody again, I'll just unmute. Okay, so when I wake up in the mornings, I have this, and then I don't think about food, y'all, usually until like after 12 o'clock. So, and I wake up super early. I have my ketones in the morning before 6 a.m., and it's usually between 12 and 2 in the afternoon before I feel hunger. So that's what Mandy means by listen to your body. If you're not hungry, don't eat. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not telling you guys not to ever eat again, but don't eat just because you think it's time to eat, just because the clock says it's breakfast, just because the clock says it's lunchtime. Listen to your body. When you're in ketosis, you're running off of ketones, and it helps stabilize things, right? So normally in the past, when I wouldn't have anything to eat, I would get that blood sugar drop, start feeling sick and shaky, maybe have a headache, be a super grumpy, like I'm about to rip your face off kind of mood, you know, because I was hangry. But now I don't experience that. So that's for sure my favorite benefit. I also get to experience all the other amazing things that Mandy was talking about. I sleep incredible. I have more energy. I feel wonderful. But I did lose 30 pounds of fat from drinking this. So let's talk about what you can eat. So many people, they will get this and they want to jump right into the keto diet. Keto is a huge buzz right now. Like everywhere you turn, it's keto, 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 keto. And I'm super excited. I believe in the ketogenic diet. I believe in all things keto. But when you are first getting started on this, if you're not ready for the diet, it can be frustrating, it can be stressful, it can be really challenging. So what I really encourage all of you guys to do is to just drink it and make a few small changes. So like Mandy said, if you're not used to drinking all that water, you've got to put that into place right away. So figure out a way to keep up with how much water you're drinking. Some people put rubber bands on their wrist, and every time they drink a bottle of water, they'll pop a rubber band off, and you know at the end of the day that you don't have any more rubber bands on your wrist, or vice versa. You can put the bands on each water bottle that you drink. Amazon has some really cool water bottles now that can that really keep up with how much you're drinking. There's tons of cool ways to keep up with your water, but it's very, very important. So if that's not something that comes naturally to you, drinking tons of water, for sure, top of the list, the water. Listening to your body, like I said. And then next, these are the really fun changes that you can make without even really having to think about it. So we eat out a lot, y'all. We're just super busy, and our kids don't eat what we eat, and it's frustrating, and I don't like to clean up. And so we eat out a lot. So I thought, how in the world am I going to be able to make better choices when we eat out so much? But trust me, anywhere you go, you can make this work. So if you're used to getting hamburgers or chicken sandwiches or any kind of sandwich whatsoever, absolutely every restaurant now will accommodate you. I have not been to a restaurant that said, no, we're not doing that. I just asked them to leave, give me my burger without the bun, maybe ask for it to be wrapped in lettuce. If you're going fast food, you can ask for them to put it in a little bowl for you so you could eat it with a fork and a knife. There's tons of great things you can do. We're all used to eating French fries. Raise your hand if you're obsessed with fries. Like, I still love a good French fry. But that's something for sure that's got to go, because French fries aren't good for anybody. It doesn't matter what kind of diet you're doing or what lifestyle you're doing. French fries are a no. So just ask for something else. Ask for a side salad. Ask for broccoli. Ask for an extra patty on your hamburger so that you will be full without having to even have a side. So there's lots of different things you can do. And, be prepared. That's something else. If you work a full-time job and you're surrounded by donuts in the break room, stuff like that is going to tempt you, keep healthy snacks with you. String cheese, almonds. There's keto snacks for days. Like, literally just type in keto snacks on Amazon and you're going to get a million that are going to pull up for you. You can there's aisles at the grocery store now that are labeled keto. Like, it's crazy. So it's really simple. Don't stress out about it. And as you go, as you're drinking it, as you get more plugged into our Pruvit community, you're going to realize that we have a lot of great recipes. So get with whoever you're working with, and I'm sure they can kind of get you hooked up with our Pruvit Facebook page. We have a great app that you can download on your phone. It's called the Pruvit Pulse app. So if you go to your iPhone, whatever we call it, what is it even called? Your store where you buy apps. Just type in Pruvit and it'll pop up. It's the same thing for Samsung or whatever. That app is everything. Like they're constantly sending really cool recipes that we're trying as a family. And you'll just transition into it. But you know what? This is the coolest thing. This is going to get you into ketosis no matter what you eat. So if you have a bad day and you're eating, maybe you're going out for your birthday or whatever, you just want a piece of pizza, drink it. I drink a little bit before and drink a little bit after. I don't get down on myself. I move on with my life, and I just make sure that I do better the next meal or the next day. Like, don't stress out about it. So sorry, I rambled for way too long about that.
No, it's okay. I love it. And I just think about, you talked about how you were married to food before and how you were stressed out about it all the time. And 100%, like we're in ketosis 24/7 because we're drinking our product twice a day. So it's like, I don't have to stress out, which is huge. But also what I love is like those things that I used to crave, I don't have those cravings anymore, right? So like the product has really helped me in that area because there's great appetite suppression, and because it's reduced my craving for carbs and sugar. Like I'm not mad about not having the bun. I'm not mad about not having the french fries because quite frankly, those things don't taste good to me. So I think those are so super, super, super awesome tips. And we're going to recap all of these very quickly with some quick bullet points at the end. So if you missed anything, you will go back through them. The next really important hack, we talked about quite literally how to take them. We talked about some really great ideas for, how to change up your eating habit so you can see better results. Let's talk about a couple more things that are going to help you really maximize the product. The next thing that's going to help you get the best results is consistency. Being consistent. So I want you all to think about that for a second. I actually just had a great conversation with my trainer this morning. I even did a Facebook Live about it. Like, if I go to the gym here and there, I'm not going to get the results that I'm looking for, right? Like if somebody's training for a 10K, I almost didn't even know what to call that thing because I'm not a runner. But if someone's training for a 10K and they train every once in a while, they're probably not going to have the best time when they go to that race. I literally did not even know how to make this an example because I know nothing about running. So that was a bad choice. But the same is true for anything that you're doing for your health and wellness. So consistency with ketones is going to be really, really important so that you get the best results that you have. We talked about doing 2 servings a day, and I want you to do that consistently. Work your way up to 2 servings a day and do it consistently. And let me tell you, the best way to be consistent is to ask the person who introduced you to ketones to show you how to set up your SmartShip. Now, I know SmartShip is a super scary word, so I'm about to take all the fear away from you for a second, but SmartShip is going to do quite a few things for you, actually. It's going to make sure that these bad boys show up on your front porch every single month at the exact same time, so you have no excuse to not drink them. You're not going to be like, oh, I ran out. Oh, I forgot to order this. I promise you, I totally forget to order my Quest protein chips because I don't have those on SmartShip. But my ketones come every single month on the exact same day, so I'm always going to have enough. I'm always going to have 3 boxes on my doorstep for myself every March 17th or, every 17th of the month. And I'm going to be able to drink them for the next 30 days, and I'm not going to skip a beat. So SmartShip's going to help you be consistent. SmartShip's also going to help you save money. Raise your hand if you like to save money. I will literally drive to a store that's farther away if something I want is 5 cents less. Like if I always know it's less at that Target more than my grocery store, I'm going to drive over to the Target. And I know that makes 0 sense, but that's just me. I love to save money. So SmartShip is going to help you save 22%. And every 4th month, we're going to send you a completely free box. So we're literally going to reward you for being consistent. So I promise you it's not a pitch to get on SmartShip. I literally just want you to be super successful, and that's the best way to be successful, is to make sure that you're consistent. It doesn't have to be scary. It's something you can completely control. We have 3 or 4 little easy buttons that you can just go change my product, change the day, change my payment method. It's super easy, and you're not locked into anything. We don't have contracts. You don't have to commit to any particular amount of time. We just want you to be consistent so that you can get the best results out of the product. So consistency. The next thing that's going to give you really, 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 really good results, and I'm going to pass this back to Jess, and then Stephanie's going to share some really cool things with you. The next thing that I'm going to have Jess talk about real quick is having an accountability partner. And she's going to talk to you about the best way to get an accountability partner, or 2 or 3 or 10. So, and this is why this is so important, guys. I'm going to be real with you. I don't like working out. It's not my jam. I do it because I know it's good for me and because I want a better butt. Like, I want to be, when I'm 50, I want to have the best butt a 50-year-old lady has ever had in your entire life. So that's why I go to the gym. But I go more consistently when I have someone to go with. So the fact that my husband actually loves to go to the gym and loves to work out, and it's super important for him, is what pushes me to go more often. If he says to me, I'm canceling Orange Theory tomorrow, guess who's canceling Orange Theory? Me. I'm going to do it so fast. I'm going to do it before he even finishes his sentence. And the opposite is true. He said to me, hey, I'm going to Orange Theory at 8:30 tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, I got this. I'm going to schedule it too. So an accountability partner is really, really important. And Jess is going to give you a couple other reasons why having an accountability partner is going to help you get really good results.
For sure. So Mandy's actually the one that introduced me to this. So we were each other's accountability partners. We had a couple other girlfriends that started at the same time. And like I told you earlier, my husband, Steven, started at the same time. So y'all, it was so fun. Like, first of all, we were all just ridiculously excited to start this. Something new, something excited. We all couldn't wait to see how we felt and get these crazy results. We were just pumped up about it. And every single day, we were texting each other like, how do you feel? Have you lost any weight? What did it taste like to you? Did you add anything different to make it taste any different? It was just fun, right? So if I'd been doing it on my own, I honestly would have continued to drink it because I loved the way that it made me feel and what it did for me. But it would have been so much easier for me to just get discouraged, especially in those first few days whenever I really didn't feel anything. Like, what if I'd said, man, I don't really feel anything, I'm not doing it. But whenever I'm talking to my accountability partners and they're all like, well, I don't know about you, but I slept like a rock. Or, oh my gosh, I had so much energy, I cleaned my whole house. I was like, okay, I can't wait for that to kick in for me. So having an accountability partner is everything just for your own personal results. But here's another huge reason. If you get 2 people to do this with you, to drink this with you, you're going to get yours for free. Y'all, for free. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'll take whatever's free. I mean, I'm the girl like going through Sam's, trying all the free samples. Like, I go to the vendor events and get all the swag, like whatever's free, send it my way. I want it. But to get something for free that I love so much and drink every day and know that's helping me to change my life, of course I want to get it for free. So it can be your mom and your sister. It can be a couple girls that you work with. It could be a couple dudes that you work with at the fire station, Eric Budd. I know I'm looking at you. I know you have all your dudes at your work. He's a firefighter. He has like the whole entire fire station drinking this stuff with him. It's really easy to share something that you love so much and that you know is going to help people. So I love the fact that you don't have to be a promoter in order to get your product for free. So I know a lot of companies out there, a lot of direct sales companies, if you want to get a discount, if you want to get it for free, if you want any perks at all, you have to sign up to be a distributor or promoter or whatever they call it. But here at Pruvit, everyone has the same opportunity, customers and promoters. We all get that great 22% Smart Ship discount, and we all have the opportunity to drink it for free every single month. So personally, I paid for my ketones that first month over 2 years ago when Mandy introduced me, and I've never paid for them since. Like, I have been drinking this for free for over 2 years. I lost 30 pounds and changed my life. I sleep like a rock. I'm nicer to my family. I do all these amazing things that ketones help me do, and it's free. And so that makes me so excited. And one other thing, like, if you're kind of nervous about it, like, I don't really want to talk to people about this. I don't want to be salesy. Like, if that's uncomfortable for you, let's think about it like this. How many times do you share with someone when you go to a great restaurant or you see a movie that's really good? or you go to a store to buy some clothes or some makeup and you absolutely love it. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm constantly sharing everything in my life. Like, I did a review on my Facebook tonight for Keto Crate for all the different keto snacks that came, or my Instagram, all my different keto snacks that came, and I'm sharing all this. Well, Keto Crate's not giving me a free box. All these different snacks that I talked about how much I love, they're not sending me free snacks. But Pruvit, if you talk about how much you love ketones and you get a couple people to do this with you, they're going to send you free ketones. So there's nothing else in the world like it. So if you guys aren't at least trying to get it for free, if you want to pay more for it, if you want to pay for it, more power to you. But the free ones do taste better too. That's an actual fact. They really do.
100%. I love it. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys too. Listen, Jess mentioned earlier that like I'm the person who shared it with her. Let me give you a little bit of transparency into our friendship. The day I shared this with her was also probably the day she hated me the most out of our entire relationship. And do you want to know why? Because I was drinking it for 3 weeks before I told her about it. And she was literally like, are you freaking kidding me? We're supposed to be friends. If you find something awesome, you are supposed to tell me about it that minute. You know what I mean? So like, I know she just typed super rude. So I just want you to think about that too. Like she said, sometimes people get a little bit nervous about sharing this kind of stuff. But the reality is like your friends don't want to watch you get better while you leave them out, right? Your friends and family really do. They want you to share what's working for you. And maybe they will be interested and maybe they won't. But the fact that like I didn't share it with her right away, she was quite frankly ticked off. So, it is something really easy to share with people because you feel good. You want them to feel good. And it all just kind of works out. Plus, like she said, you get them for free if you do it. So it's super cool. So we talked about literally how to drink the product. We talked about some super easy changes you can make to your diet and your routine that will help you maximize the results, especially if you're looking for fat loss. We talked about briefly some places that you can gather more information, like our Pruvit Facebook page, Pruvit Instagram page, downloading the Pruvit Pulse app, which is really important so you can get lots of information and get notified when we have special flavors and sales and all that good stuff. So for sure, talk to the person who shared ketones with you so they can get you plugged into those things. Because we just love educating everybody on all the things they can do to have their best experience. So you're going to get a ton of information there. But Pruvit isn't just about ketones. It's not just about keto nat. So like we actually have some other things that you can incorporate into your routine that will help you maximize your results even further. So our beautiful friend Stephanie is going to chat with you about some of those things, because as you move through this, you might just be getting started right now. So we're not sharing these things with you to overwhelm you. We just want you to think about the things that you're going to be able to add to your routine moving forward. And again, you can get all of it for free. So why not, right? So Stephanie's going to share with you about some of the other products that can be really important to seeing amazing, amazing results.
Oh, I love it. I love it. This is so fun. Well, I'll tell you this. We want to honor your time. And I just think that just hearing people's stories, adding value, as my kids and my husband sneak behind me. My story was, I was not just a tired mom. So I'll tell you, mine wasn't about fat loss. Mine was about energy, and that's what this did. A lot of you, there's probably three different people on here. One, maybe you've never tried the product at all, and you're just on here listening going, what is this conversation about? There's probably a couple of you on here. There's a lot of phone numbers, so I'm guessing there's a lot of people that just dialed in, so you can't see our faces. But make sure you get back with the person that invited you, because you probably are trying a 5 or 10 day experience right now. So maybe you're trying our Keto Nat, which is like our number one, like this is what you want to drink that Mandy and Jess are talking about twice a day. Or you're already a customer and you just want to go, what else is there available? So just so you know this, like our number one, a lot of people start with a 5 or 10 day experience, or they dive in and be a customer. They drink the Keto Nat. We've got lots of different flavors. If you're brand new and you're just listening to this for the first time, I would say, hey, get with the person that invited you and go, hey, you know what? I want to feel better as a mom or a dad, or I want to go to the gym like Mandy, like I want to go, or I just want some fat loss, whatever it is, right? So I would say if you haven't tried it at all, get with the person that invited you and try a 5 or a 10-day. Now, a lot of people have actually come in with something called the 60-hour keto reboots. There's a lot of people that start with this. And you might not even have ketones to drink afterwards, right? So this is a powerful tool that Pruvit created a year ago. So here's the deal, and I want to make it very clear. Our number one you should be drinking every day is Keto Nat. Lots of different flavors, and the flavors are phenomenal. We were here in the very beginning when there was one flavor, and let me tell you, there are so many good flavors that I can't really choose a favorite. Number two, once you love this, there's things that you can incorporate with it. This is your number one, take every single day. Now, we don't want to overwhelm you, like Mandy said, but there's things that you can add, like the 60-hour keto reboot. You can do this once a month. Everything in the kit provides you to reset your metabolism. We've got a better broth. We've got tea. We've got signaling OS pills. And then we also have our ketones in there. So it's all in a kit. You can join us in April. So get with the person that invited you and go, tell me more about this reboot. April 1st, you'll be able to grab your hands on one. Now, also, once you become a SmartShip customer, there's a whole lot of doors that open up for you, meaning there's different things like we've got an unleashed ketones. It's got 30% more ketones and 30% more caffeine. Honestly, a lot of this stuff is for SmartShip customers because we value SmartShip customers and we just want to go, hey, here's some other options. You're invested, you want to learn more, and it's not overwhelming. There is something called keto cream. So for those people who drink coffee, a lot of people are used to blending their butter and their coconut oil and making a big old mess. Or for those people who are always on the go, this is phenomenal to add to your coffee, get your good fats up, keeps you full longer throughout the day. This does not have ketones in it, just so I'm very clear. It's just an add-on, it's a bonus, right? And then we've got a couple other things. We've got 1-4-3. A lot of people are putting MCT oil or coconut oil on their food as a salad dressing or maybe in their eggs, again, to get your good fats up. So we have a lot of different options for you. Just know that this is your number one, your Keto Nat, and there's other things that you can add in. Once you get comfortable, you're feeling like what Jess said, like pay attention to your body. You're drinking more water and you're going, I'm ready to take this to the next level. Lastly, we've got something called Mitoplex. So for those of you who are, raise your hand if you're drinking Mitoplex. It is a brand new product that Pruvit came out with, and it's phenomenal. So we call this like an amped up electrolyte. So it's more than just an electrolyte, but what I want to tell you is this. None of us on here are doctors, but we've got expert advice to share with you. Get with the person that invited you and go, hey, can you show me the PDF for the keto cream? Because it explains all of the different MCTs and things that we have that this benefits for. Hey, could you show me the little flyer that talks about the Mitoplex so I can see everything that's in this that explains it, because it explains it better than a mom would or somebody who, we're super passionate, but we don't have to be the experts in this space. And so we've got videos, we've got PDFs to share with you. So get with the person that invited you. We've got lots of things to share. Either get your hands on a 5 or 10 day, or just ask more about the other products. And we look forward to helping you. That's all I've got.
Well, that was so super awesome. I loved it. I actually took notes because it's always fun to do this and like remember all the things that you can do to maximize your experience. So real quick recap, and then we're going to let you all go since we went 5 minutes over our time. Remember to drink all of your water. Remember to finish your ketones within 30 minutes or less so you can get a full serving in pretty quickly and get into ketosis as fast as possible. Ultimately, you want to work yourself up to 2 servings a day. That's how you're going to get the best results ever. Make simple changes and listen to your body. Don't freak out about going full keto right off the bat unless that's something you're already doing and you're interested in. Then drinking ketones is just going to enhance and maximize the benefits you're already experiencing if you're full-blown keto. So just if you're not, which most of us aren't, just one step at a time, little changes like Jess said. Get plugged in. Ask the person who invited you to this call to make sure that you are connected to our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and that you have the Pulse app downloaded so you can hear about all the different recipes and articles and videos and doctors and scientists who share information for you to help you I mean, if you're educated about what you're consuming, you're going to have a better experience with it. So that's just a great opportunity for you to learn more every single day. Be consistent, drink 2 servings a day every single day, and utilize that smart ship so that you can make sure it's on your doorstep at the same time every single month, and you're saving money to boot. Plus those free boxes we send you every 4 months. I swear they taste better. And then get some accountability partners so that you can drink this for free. And quite honestly, so when you show up at the beach this summer and you look slamming in your bathing suit, your family isn't mad at you that you didn't tell them about your magical drink. So you don't want your friends to be mad like Jessica was mad at me. So get on Smart Ship. Share with your friends so that you can earn your product for free, and then start looking into those other products, the support products that Stephanie was talking to you about, so you can literally make your experience better every single day. So thank you guys so much for hopping on. We appreciate you. We can't wait until the next one of these when you bring those accountability partners on and we explain this whole thing for you. That's going to be super exciting. So we appreciate you guys. Have a really good night.